Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala, pastor of St. Malachy Catholic Church in Sterling Heights. Welcome to Saints of the Summer. Today is June the 24th, the Nativity of John the Baptist. Now, we had talked a little bit before on the Feast of the Visitation about the birth of John the Baptist. So I'd like to talk a little bit about his ministry. We know that he was a fiery preacher, that he went out into the Judean desert, that he lived on locusts and wild honey, that he dressed in camel skins, had shaggy hair. I kind of think of the movie that has Charlton Heston playing John the Baptist, and I thought that's kind of like probably how he looked, probably a scraggly beard, and I can imagine him standing there in the Jordan River shouting at the crowds, and people would go out to see him. You know, the Judean desert wasn't a very pleasant place, wasn't a very safe place. A lot of brigands and thieves would go out there and hide. You know all the story about the Good Samaritan on the road to Jericho. What to go from Jerusalem to Jericho, you go through the Judean desert. But a lot of people, Scripture tells us, went across that desert to the Jordan River in order to hear what John had to say. And John had a message of conversion. Let me read you the passage from the Gospel of St. Luke. And the people asked John, "What are we to do?" And John answered, "Whoever has 2 shirts, give one to the man who has none. Whoever has more food to eat, give some to the one who has none." The tax collectors then asked him, "What are we to do?" And John told them, "Don't collect more than what is legal." And some soldiers asked him, "What are we to do?" And he said, "Be content with your pay and don't take money from anyone else." The people's hopes began to rise. He preached a message of inner conversion and a message of how you are to treat other people. Feed the hungry, clothe the naked, treat people with respect and dignity. That message is still valid for us today. We know John the Baptist pointed to the Messiah and was a herald to the Messiah. But his message is still valid for us. Maybe we can look at John the Baptist's life and be a little inspired to be a little more generous, a little kinder, and a little more caring about the needs of others.